Hey gang, we are back. Today I wanted to do a setup of scenario 1 on camera, so this will be a little bit of a shorter video. So let's go over what the first scenario looks like. I believe this is the smallest one. It's kind of like a test scenario maybe. It's called Kashmir. It represents a combined attack on Kashmir by Pakistan and China. Pakistan's objective is to take advantage of Chinese support and rapidly seize valuable terrain. It's 4 turns. Only the hex throws on or north of hex row 37 are in play. So remember, north is this way on the map, going that way, kind of like up in that direction. So your first instinct might be to look, north, like up here, but it's actually going this way. So north, on or north of hex row 37 is, here's the 37s on the board, right? So actually on or north of. So since those are in play, you want to look at 36, I believe, and kind of draw an imaginary line. Kind of like this. Because anything north of that. So basically we're just dealing with this side of the map. Okay, and so if Pakistan's attacking, common sense is going to tell us that, let me see if I can find the border. So this is the border. Here's Pakistan. Here's India below this dashed line, yellow dashed line. And then I think that's part of China over here. Or no, that's Pakistan also. I went with plexiglass again, and it's killing my glare. All right, so Pakistan's up here, so it looks like they'll probably be coming out of here, and through into the Kashmir Valley. So let's take a look at the pieces that we need. So then, after you get that little line drawn on there, you want to grab your Republic of India units, which in this game are orange, and we kind of have to start digging them out here. So we have 15 Corps with 102nd Brigade, 121st. So we kind of have to go through these counters and attempt to find what we have to use. All right, so I'm gonna dig through this bag, and when I come back, hopefully I'll have everything set out. I have not clipped these counters yet before anyone notices. So I'll go through and take a look and spare you the boredom, and then I'll be right back. All right, so the first thing we want to do is find 15 Corps, and that's here. So they're, like I said in the previous videos, they're all color-coded. So it should be easy once you get things sorted out to find some of the ones you're looking for. So again, here's the, focus on that, the 19th Infantry Division, as we learned from reading our markers of 15 Corps, so 19/XV. Here's your HQ. So these all go together. So these 3 units are in play. Right there. Then we need 14 Corps, which I think I just saw somewhere in here. Now I see why people sort these by organization. I believe 14 Corps is red, and it is. There you go. So it looks like they have the 102nd, which is the one I just grabbed. So this is red. Looks like we're looking for red ones here. The 102nd Brigade, 121. That's that one. Move that over a little bit there. Then we also have the 56th Mountain. The 70th Brigade. That's this one. Okay. The 79th mountain, it's this one. Okay. And you remember when we talked about the starting hexes in the upper right corner? So now I think that we also need the 50th Para Brigade. I'm not sure where that is. I'll have to. The Para Brigade. I don't remember my symbol for para. Parachute Brigade. That might be like an airborne with the thing. Let's see, I didn't know they had one of those. Let's see if I can skim this and try to find it here. Oh, he's got to be in here somewhere. There we go. Yeah, so sure enough, I believe that's the right one. Then we also need, let's see, a Rudra helicopter, a Hilo. Now I have all my air units in a different bag, I believe. So it can't be an Apache, it's got to be one of those Rudras. There we go, I found one. All right, so there's Republic of India, not the best chopper. Only a range of 10 with 1 support. And I believe that's all the Indian forces. Oh, they get 2 combat outposts. And again, we talked about that. Those are the ones that are placed on the board. They kind of make fortresses. And I'm not sure where I put those counters, so I'll have to look for those. All right, so we'll take a, I'll go away shortly, but here's the Republic of India forces for this scenario. Not a lot, you know, it's a small one, so I think it's probably a good way to get started. And then I'll go through and find, I think I just found the outpost actually. Let's see here. I might have to split these counters up even more to facilitate quicker setup. So one of these, and we just need one more. And then we have to get all our game markers out and try to figure out what marker goes on what track and stuff like that, all that fun stuff. Here's the other one. So that should be the full setup for the Republic of India. Then we gotta put those in the hex. So it does tell you the starting hex in the scenario book too, which is kind of nice. Let me get these other markers put away. I'm definitely gonna have to, I'm gonna need more baggies, I think. Maybe I can raid one of my other GMT games that doesn't need that many baggies, or that I'm not playing right now. And the reason I had the plexiglass over the map and then I put another piece over it is to cat-proof it. Should the monster decide to lounge on my board when I'm out making money to support my gaming hobby. Coming in the mail this week will be Panzer and American Tri-Pack Revolutionary War from GMT. And I picked up Pax Romana this weekend, and we kind of played the starting scenario on that one, but it messed up a lot of rules. Interesting little game. I think we're gonna do some 172 scale miniatures for World War II soon, as soon as I get unlazy. All right, the 102 Brigade goes in 4913. All right, so let's go way over here to the 4900s. And it looks like they're based out of the Cargill. It looks like an airport or an airfield. So they're there. Okay. The 121 goes in 4913. I have a feeling a lot of these are going to be stacked, so that's 2 stacking points. Remember the little number on the side here. All right, let's get this up. Up. The 56 Mountain goes in 49 or 4612. Right there. The 70th Brigade goes in 5015. That's way over here. Looks like they're coming in on the road there. Okay. So this is already going to test your knowledge of mountains and high mountains and how the ZOCs work. Remember, they do not extend into that terrain. The 79th Mountain goes in 4813. There you go. So that road's going to be crucial. Remember, there are bridges in this game. That's a one big important factor. Are the bridges? Damn, this lighting. There we go. Now we still have these units. I believe I can put the fortresses wherever I want, the combat outposts. I'm uploading another video to Twitch, part 2 of my learning thing. In case you didn't catch it on YouTube, it's all my videos, most of them are on Twitch also. Here's the current game status. Okay, the Hilo is based out of 4412. I'm not even trying to say that name. Srinagar Airfield or town. There's an urban hex. There's a secondary road, I believe, here. Range of 10 gives him a good chance to support a lot of things in this area. Okay, I'm going to unzoom a little bit. Okay, 19th Infantry goes in 4409. Baramulla. The 28th goes in 48. Right on the border. The Para goes in 4412. Okay, so he's ready to do a mission right out of that air base, so he can use air transport movement. He's got the yellow with black movement, and we learned, if you look at your list here, that's air mobile. The MA Pound Star, yellow MA on black background, air mobile capable light infantry. Okay. All right, so now I have, I think I forgot are the HQs not used? Looks like they don't use the HQ, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Looks like you don't put the HQ out. Interesting. I guess because HQs are mainly for the advanced game for what they do, it looks like. So this is not put out because I think that's an advanced game feature. Remember we said HQs could support combat with their attack ability, I believe, and some other things. So none of the stacking things are broken here. Let's see. China's also in this, so there will be some Chinese units. It looks like the initiative goes to Pakistan player. All right, so we need the Pakistan troops. I still have to place my outposts. I think I can put them on these marked spots if I remember correctly. So the special scenario rules, let's take a look here. The border, while not as fortified as the DMZ in Korea, does have areas where border guards, reconnaissance troops, and numerous fortified positions are concentrated. Combat outposts may be placed in any friendly border hex, but not more than one per hex. They are treated as leg units, except they have no movement and no ZOC. They are considered independent units for purposes of HQ in the advanced game. Their markers have no stacking value. When available, combat outposts are placed after all pre-game movement is completed, and there is pre-game movement in this scenario. So we do not place the outpost yet. We have to wait till pre-game movement is complete. So these we'll put right about there off to the side. Hopefully I don't forget to place them. Okay, let's get the Pakistan units out, and I'll be right back. All right, so here's the Pakistani forces. I have magically found them off camera. These tweezers might be a bit too big. All right, so let's set these up. 10th Corps, 12th Infantry Division A and B. Okay, here's B. Here's A. 10th Corps, 12A, 3904. Let's see if I can get that on camera here. Way up there. All right, and then we have 3905. Looks like they're going down the road here. Muri, right outside of Islamabad. Okay, then we have the 19th Infantry, 3701. Yeah, way up there, okay. 3702 is the 23rd. (3702) is the 8th Armor. (3703) is the 111th in Islamabad. It looks like there's the Rawalpindi airport. FCNA Corps. Their counters look like this. All right, 61st Infantry of the FCNA. That's this one. 5005. Oh, okay. Way up there. (101st), 5005. Looks like a mountain, a two-pronged mountain attack here. And again, road is the best way to move through that high mountain. I think it's like the only way. I'll read that again before we start playing. The 80th, 4908. Right on the border. Well, those two are facing off against each other right away, it looks like. So you have these 28th Mountain and the 80th Pakistan right across the border from each other. 62nd goes in 5011. 1911. Foreign shot. I don't know if you'll get these names. 5011 for 323rd. And last but not least, a AH-1 helicopter. The helo is in 3704. For that, we need to go back, and I'm going to guess it's in the Rawalpindi airport. Yeah. That's Pakistan. Okay. The two major combatants are set up. We have not done China yet. So that's how it's looking. Again, a minor scenario. You know, few units, border clash. Only a part of the map. You know, looking at these, Holland 44 and Ukraine 43, I may not have room for those maps. They are massive. And I don't know what I'm going to do, because I have this dresser in here that's supposed to be out, and I should be able to fit 2 tables, but one of them's my desk for my computer, so I don't know how I'm going to work that. They are very big maps, very big. All right, let me get the Chinese units, and we'll put those out next. All right, China. A trade war with China. All right, they're up here, and there's not many Chinese units, just enough to cause some trouble. They do have a attack helicopter. All right, the helicopter's in 3704, which is in Pakistan at Rawalpindi. Interesting. Got a little alliance going on here. All right. Next, we have the 129th Airborne Brigade in 3704. Looks like China is helping out with some airborne troops along with the 127th. Uh-oh. I have a misaligned stack. Can I save it? It's like a game of Jenga. And the 128th. So China has given Pakistan some airborne troops in a helicopter, all based in the airport. Okay, this is our setup for this scenario. Kashmir. So there you go. An attack from this side, a little attack down this side, a lot of airborne troops. So I'm going to have to learn the airborne transport movement rules, it looks like. And there are some series. For this game, there are specific instructions. If you look through here, it looks like there's some special rules for transports. Let's take a look. You know, with nations working together. Both sides have mountain infantry units right here. These units are infantry units with special training and equipment. All units with the mountain infantry symbol treat mountain, highland, and highland woods as rough. Receive a +1/-1 combat DRM as defender attacker in the highland woods, mountain, or mountain hex. May use leg movement points instead of motorized to trace a line of communication. That's mainly for the advanced game. Okay. Treat mountain, highland, and highland woods as rough woods. Okay. Mountain, highland, and highland woods. All right, so that's the dark area on the map there. So this is mountain. Remember, we determined this the last time. Rough woods, flat woods, highland woods. So they are in the mountains, but they're on roads. That is a believe that's was that a primary road or a highway? I can't tell the difference. That is a primary road. The highway is the brown lines like you see here. That's the highway. Or is it? Or is that? No, this is the highway. My fault. Sorry. That's a primary road. A secondary road is the dashed. And I believe these guys are on, I gotta look up, what is that one? Let's see if they have a special marker. So now I have trouble reading this map. I don't know why I have so much trouble with this map. Like, something's off. I don't know what it is, but it seems to me like on this terrain effects chart, it's like I can't read the damn thing. It's not a tunnel. What is that little road up there? Anyone know? This little stringy thing here? A trail? There's no trails down here. It's not a primary road. It's not a highway. It's not a secondary. Is it a secondary? I don't know. It's not dashed. Maybe it is a secondary. God. The worst. The worst terrain effects chart. It's dinky and it's hard to read. Okay, major rivers is the only other thing that's, new terrain-wise in this expansion. But anyway, that's our setup. So China's in this, but in that hex mainly. Let me see if I missed anything on Vassal. It doesn't look like it. Even if you do the terrain effects chart on the PC, it looks just as bad. Let me just try to find the charts here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, you can't tell by looking at this either. I don't know. I got to figure that out. All right, so that's the setup. So the next thing we'll do when I put up the next video, I just wanted to get these counters out. We have to do the pre-game movement, place these outposts, and then we're going to get our tracking counters all set up on the board, like, anti-air, the weather, and the air superiority. That all has to go out. The scenario does have special rules for, looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Pakistan ground units may move half their movement allowance prior to the start of game turn 1. Units moved may not build, destroy bridges, or use air mobile movement. Units may not enter enemy country. ZOCs are not in effect across national borders. Movement restrictions in this game. No IROP or China units may ever enter a hex in India on or south of hex row 40. Oh, so there's more to be blanked off here. So they can't enter a hex on or south of hex row 40. May enter India on or south. I believe that's why that's marked out on Vassal. No Indian units can enter any hex in Pakistan. They may not advance after combat into Pakistan. Any unit forced to retreat into Pakistan is eliminated. And there are replacements on game turn 1 and 2. Air mobile points are pretty low. No air transport movement is allowed. Okay, that's interesting. Airborne movement is allowed. Airborne movement limits are as listed in game standard rules. No air transport movement. Okay, interesting. And there's 5 VPs control for control of each of the following hexes at the end of game turn 4. 4409. Yeah, this town, this is a victory point hex here. 4412. Okay, here. Yeah, so it looks like it's all going to take place in the Kashmir Valley. That's where the Pakistan player needs to get. And then the next scenario 2, does involve a lot more units. Wow, that's a lot of units. Okay. Okay, so that's a very basic setup. Again, we're not done yet. We still have to put some counters on the board. I just wanted to make this a short video showing the setup. And we're not done with the rules yet either, but what I want to do is start a scenario and show how the rules work. And we'll try to do that on the next video. Since I'm kind of running out of time, I have to go to work tomorrow and everything, so I want to get ready for work and kind of do some other stuff tonight. All right, so let's get this video up. And again, thanks for watching. That's a very simple setup of the first scenario. Again, not too hard. Very basic units in this. So I gotta think of an opening move here. I'm probably just gonna go, drive straight down this, whatever this is. It looks like, oh, I see it now. It is a secondary road. That's how blind I am. Okay, I see it. It's dashed. Yeah, if you look, God, I can't believe how blind I am. The map still isn't the best, but if you look real close, give me a second here. Well, you can see right here where it's dashed. So I guess we'll call that a secondary road. And it becomes dashed right there. And then here it's dashed. So that is a secondary road. And the terrain effects chart has that as, it's not as good as a primary road or a highway, so you don't get any half movement bonuses, you just get, it's one movement. And the combat effects are other terrain, so. All right. I think that'll be it for this video. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. I really still don't know what I'm doing. Post your comments below, let me know what I screwed up, but it's just a setup. Hopefully I didn't screw this part up. That's it. Again, hudsonshideout.blogspot.com. I changed my Twitch name, just a reminder. Twitch Wargamer is now my name on Twitch, and I've updated most of my channel info for that stuff. So that's it. Tune in later for more gameplay. Thank you.